Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great start to their Sunday. We have a lot to go over. We have a pretty much a cutoff low that's over Southern California right now, and it is bringing gloomy conditions across not just Southern California, but across most of California today and yesterday. And temperatures have been way below the normal for temperatures in the 60s and 50s. So winter and summer now continues, but that may change, and I'm going to explain that very shortly. So I'm going to take you right to the atmospheric conditions of what's going on, but first I'm going to take you to the models. Ulysses, how are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to show you right now. Jason, good morning. So right now we have a low pressure system that's anchored right over us. In fact, the main center is just right north of Lancaster, Palmdale, and there's another little bit of a low pressure right off of Long Beach. And so what's happening is we're starting to see these changes occurring. We're deep marine layer, light drizzle. We're seeing a lot of patchy, drizzle in the foothills and stuff like that. Typical June gloom, but enhanced because there's thunderstorms that could break out over the mountainous terrain of the San Gabriels all the way up into Santa Clarita if we get sun only. Now I'm going to show you right now. So this is the current scenario situation that we're in. Very thick fog. You can see that low pressure. This is called a Catalina eddy. That low level circulation just right off the coast. Low level meaning that it's almost a surface kind of low pressure, and then you pretty much have an upper level low pressure, which is in the mid levels of the atmosphere, that is causing all sorts of issues. So I'll show you right now what's happening and why it's becoming a concern. So let's kind of move forward. So there's your thunderstorms on top of it, and then you have all your fog underneath the whole area. So that's the problem right here, is that you have your low pressure. If the sun comes out, we get thunderstorms. So remember that. If it doesn't come out, we stick with this marine layer all day long, and it does not burn off at all. So keep that in mind. So that's something that we're going to continue watching as the day moves forward. Now, I've been discussing about a potential heat wave that's been trending now for the past 9 to 10 days, and it still continues to trend. How bad is it going to be is a question that's still being worked on. Right now, it could be anywhere from a moderate heat wave, which is not bad at all, that's typical this time of year, to severe heat wave, which is completely abnormal situation that you don't want, especially when it's been so cold and it gets too hot. It's not good. It's very bad for the human body. So let's take a look at that right now. I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to go over to the models, and I'm going to take you there right now. So here we go. So you can see this big red blotch right here. You see this? This is your heat wave. This is that big heat wave I was mentioning. And so this is possibly going to be happening on the 10th to the 15th. In fact, NOAA has already claimed that we're going to see way above average temperatures as early as late next week. So we're going to continue watching this and see how this builds. Now I'm going to show you right now what I'm watching for. So hold on, we're going to kind of go backtrack to now. And look how cold it is now. Look at this low pressure system right overhead. Look how far the high pressure is off the coast. It's allowing these storms to drop down into Southern California and Central California, and it continues to happen. Kim, how are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Jason, hope you're doing well. So now as it continues to kind of move forward in time, by about the 7th, we start receiving a little bit of a warm-up. We finally get orange back in the picture. So we get to more seasonal temperatures, upper 70s, low 80s in the valleys. That's by later in the week. But then, as we kind of fast forward again, and we get to the 9th, we start noticing this little high pressure that once was way over here kind of start to creep back towards California, but not totally. So that's why I continue to watch this. And then we start noticing something trying to take shape down in Arizona and New Mexico as well. So continue to watch this. Now we move to June 10th. So now June 10th comes, and now this heat starts building across most of Southern California. Temperatures will most likely be in the upper 90s to low 100s in the deserts. That is a given. And then the coastal areas will remain probably about 75 to 80 degrees. Now, keep on moving by the 11th. Now you start having the heat wave just boom, all of a sudden, just springs up. Now, what is a 594? I'm going to explain that right now. So a 594 decameter high pressure means that it's extreme heat. Temperatures can range from 106 to 115 degrees, anywhere from the desert Southwest all the way into Palm Springs, Indio, and then the valleys could get temperatures well into the 100s. So that could potentially be a significant situation if that really does unfold. So we'll really have to see how that kind of pans out. So again, cool weather now, and then we may transition to a possibly very, very hot scenario coming up, not this week, but later next week. So it's still a little bit of ways off. There's still some adjusting that needs to be done. I'm going to be really honest with you. It's just a watchful stage right now, and it continues to be. But in the meantime, June gloom, winter in June. That's it. That's pretty much it. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy, and I'm going to talk to you guys real soon. All right, bye-bye.